Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I hope that you all are doing well and that you are in good health. It's good to see all of you. Welcome to day 3 of Interdimension TV's 14-day yoga and meditation series. My name's Brittany, and I am coming to you today from Los Angeles, California, and I would love to know where you are practicing from. So if you can go in the comments and let us know where in the world you're practicing. We have a beautiful global community that's been practicing live here on Facebook together, and I would love to know where you are practicing from. Today we will be doing a flow and chill practice. So it'll be sort of a combination practice. We'll do some vinyasa flow as well as a more gentle yin postures near the end of the practice as well. So you don't need any props for this practice, but if you do want to have a block or a pillow nearby, just in case, feel free to do so. And the focus of our practice today will be on nourishing the health of our spine. There is an ancient yogi saying that goes, "You're only as young and healthy as your spine is strong and supple." And so in our practice today, we will be nourishing our spine by bringing some gentle strength and flexibility into our spine. So with that being said, let's begin our practice in a child's pose today. So come all the way down to your mat, big toes together, knees wide. Bring your arms out in front of you and drop your belly and chest in between your thighs. Relax your forehead down on the earth. If you'd like to place a block underneath your forehead, you can. And take a few moments to settle into this space in this child's pose. Close your eyes and let this child's pose be nice and gentle for you here at the beginning of your practice. And before you settle into complete stillness in your child's pose, give yourself a little bit of a wiggle. So gently shimmy from side to side. Maybe move your head back and forth. And just begin to settle into this space of your child's pose and the space of your practice here this morning. And start to take your attention to your back and to your spine. And we're going to pay attention today to our spine and our spinal column, which protects our spinal cord, or it's really an extension of our brain. It could be called our brain cord. So paying attention to our spinal column and giving that strength and flexibility to that space of protection. And we'll also be nourishing the 31 nerve pathways, these pairs of spinal nerves that come out of the spinal column. And these pathways and these nerves, these pairs of nerves, send signals from our brain and our spinal cord out into the rest of our body. It's one of our communication centers. And this is how we communicate with the world around us. It signals to us what to do in order to communicate to the outside world, the external world. So nourishing our spinal column helps to nourish our connection to communicating with the outside world as well. So let's take a full deep breath in this child's pose. Full inhale all the way in. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh the breath all the way out. And start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath, breathing in through your nose and exhaling out the back of your throat. And start to visualize your breath moving along your spinal column, from the base of your spine to the crown of your head as you inhale. And as you exhale, allow your breath to wash from the crown of your head all the way down to the base of your spine. So maybe you visualize your breath as a light, or a sparkle, or a color, moving from the base of your spine to the crown of your head with every inhale, and from the crown of your head to the base of your spine with every exhale. And continue to visualize the breath moving. The breath is the vehicle in which we use to move the prana or life force around our physical and energetic bodies. So circulating the prana, and circulating that prana through Sushumna Nadi, this central channel, this central energetic channel through our body. And in this child's pose, as you continue to visualize your breath in this way, start to reach your arms forward a little bit more. Start to create a little more length in your spine, elbows off of the mat. Keep your forehead down. And start to find a little bit of axial extension in the spine. So imagine that you can take the curves, the natural curves out of your spine and create more space in the axial skeleton, which is our cranium, our skull, our spinal column, as well as the sternum, the breastplate, the place that protects our heart, as well as our rib cage. So creating more space in the bones of the axial skeleton. Continue to breathe here, and breathe three-dimensionally. So not just breathing up and down along your spinal cord, but also breathing out and in through the rib cage as well. And start to find a little more length here, and maybe set an intention for your practice. This could be an intention of nourishing. It could be an intention for balance, or any other intention you'd like to set, or a dedication that you would like to bring into your practice today. And as we move through our practice today, we will focus on the 6 movements of the spine. We'll focus on this axial extension, creating a little bit more space through the axial skeleton so that the prana can flow. We'll also focus on circumduction, which is a rolling of the spine and the rib cage. We'll do forward folds, gentle back bends, lateral stretches, side stretches, as well as twists. So focusing on all 6 movements of the spine so that we can cultivate a healthy spine for a healthy life. Reach forward just a little bit more. Take another deep breath all the way in. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh the breath out. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Plant your hands into the mat and slowly make your way to tabletop pose. Rise up to all fours. Shoulders over your wrists, hips above your knees with your knees hip-width apart. And with your fingertips spread wide, find Hasta Bandha. Create that suction cup down into your hands, into the mat. Press through your thumb and your first finger down into the earth. Take a full inhale here. And with your exhale, start to make rib cage circles with your body. So sort of imagine a cement truck and the way that the barrel of a cement truck moves. And start to make those circles here with your body in one direction. Maybe your head and neck get involved. Move your hips. Circumduction for the spine. And then start to circle the other way. Maybe even slowing down and matching the movement with your breath. Take a couple more circles in this direction. Doesn't matter what it looks like, just feel into the movement. Maybe keep the eyes closed. And return to a neutral tabletop pose. Take another deep breath in here in tabletop. As you exhale, swing your hips to the right, look over toward your right hip. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, swing your hips to the left, look over to the left hip. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. One more time on each side. Inhale to center. Exhale, right. A gentle lateral stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Come back into center, neutral tabletop pose. Keep your left hand rooted into your mat. If you'd like to open the knees a little bit wider and bring your toes together for more support, feel free to do so. On your inhale, reach your right arm all the way up to the sky. With your exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Relax onto your shoulder and your right ear. You can keep your left hand where it is or reach your left fingertips forward. Keep squeezing your left hip in and bring your right hip to the right. If you feel like you need more of a twist, bring your left arm to the sky. Extend your palm behind you and relax your hand to your low back or the top of your right thigh. Open your left shoulder to the sky a little bit more. Make sure that you can continue to breathe. If it's hard to take a deep breath in, you're too deep into the pose, so put your breath first. Make sure everything feels good in your spine. Reach your left arm back to the sky if you've taken the bind. And set your left hand back down next to your face. Press into your left hand. Reach your right arm all the way up to the sky. Inhale. With your exhale, sweep the arm forward, round through your back like an angry cat. Inhale one time to a gentle back bend, lift up. And exhale, come back to neutral tabletop. Again, your knees might be out a little bit wider here. Keep your right hand rooted into the earth. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky, open up through your chest and heart. Exhale, thread your arm underneath. Relax onto your left shoulder, your left ear. Make sure your neck feels good. If you'd like to take your right fingertips forward, you can. If you feel like you need a little bit more, reach your arm to the sky. Spin your palm behind you, hand behind your back, or the top of your left thigh, and squeeze your left hip over to the left, keeping your hips as neutral as they would like to be today. Notice if there are any places inside your body where you need to find a little more ease. Invite that in. Relax through any tension in your face. And continue to move the prana, the life force, through your body with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. If you have the bind, slowly bring your right arm back up to the sky and set your right hand next to your face. Press into your right hand. Inhale, left arm sweeps all the way up to the sky. Exhale, reach the left arm forward, round through your back like an angry cat. Inhale, open up to a gentle back bend. And exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. And 3 times to a cat-cow. Inhale, belly down, chest up. Exhale, round through your back, chin to your chest. 2 more times like this. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, round and release. 1 more full round of cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale to round. Come back to a neutral tabletop pose. Crawl your hands back and sit down on your heels. Bring your hands to your knees. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. And again, let's come into a little bit of axial extension. So imagine that you can create more space in between each vertebra of the spine. Lift up through the crown of your head. And if it helps to lift up, maybe put a little smile on your face, a little more upliftedness here. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Relax your shoulders, and then start to reach side to side with your arms. Creating this nice, gentle lateral stretch in your side body. Reaching through your fingertips. And as we focus on the spine today, we're also going to focus on the core. And a lot of times we think of core as just being our abs. Sometimes we think of it being also the back muscles behind the back. But our core really starts at the bottoms of the feet. It works its way up the inner aspect of our legs, up through the pelvic floor, mula bandha, and then like a core of an apple, it works all the way up through the core of our spine and our energetic body as well. So with that in mind, we're gonna focus on our core today, but not just our abs. Reach up through your fingertips, reach through both hands, take an inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Rise up onto your knees, reach your arms up to the sky. Deep breath all the way in. And with your focus on the core, slowly lower all the way down to child's pose. So again, core starting at the bottoms of the feet, inner thighs, all the way to child's pose, as many breaths as you need to get there. Start to look forward, look between your hands, and gently slither your way forward onto your belly. Relax the tops of your feet, crawl your hands back, fingertips line up with the center of your chest, squeeze your elbows in. On your next inhale, gently lift your heart up, gentle baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. With control, either move to a strong plank pose or tabletop, whatever you need today, and make your way into downward facing dog. Don't get too comfy in this down dog, we won't be here for too long. Just notice your downward facing dog here. On your next inhale, glide forward to plank pose once again. As you exhale, lower your knees and sit back down on your heels with your hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Reach your arms up to the sky, keep your hips down, inhale. With your exhale, a gentle twist to the right. Left hand to your right thigh, right fingertips behind you, sit up tall. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms high. As you exhale, starting at the bottom of the spine, twist over to the left. Gentle twist. Inhale, reach your arms back to the sky, come to center. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center, relax through your shoulders, down away from your ears. We're gonna flow what we just did, one breath per movement, and just allow yourselves to find that space of connecting to your core and connecting to that central channel in the body. On your inhale, rise up onto the knees, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, with control, down to child's pose, slowly bow down to yourself. Look forward, slither forward, inhale to a low cobra pose, lift your heart. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale to tabletop or plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward to plank. Exhale, lower the knees, crawl back, hands on your thighs, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, child's pose, slowly release all the way down. Look forward, slither forward into cobra pose, gently lift your heart, squeeze the elbows in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, plank pose or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, come forward to plank with your inhale, strong core from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Exhale, lower your knees, bring your hands to your thighs, sit up nice and tall. Last time with your breath, rise up onto the knees, arms lift to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, slow to child's pose. Look forward, inhale, slither forward, low cobra, baby cobra. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's stay here in down dog this time. And take a little bit of movement in down dog if you'd like. You can bend one knee and press the opposite heel to the ground. Or if you'd like to get into the spine a little bit more here today, you can make big circles with your knees, one at a time. You can get the hips involved. Notice what happens to the shoulders, just a little bit of movement here. Keep focusing on your ujjayi breathing. And when it feels right for you, come into stillness of your downward facing dog. You can keep your knees bent if that feels better for your spine today, or start to straighten the legs. Heels might never touch the ground, they might not touch today, that's okay. Just notice what this downward facing dog shape feels like in your body. Press your chest toward your thighs. Press down on the insides of your hands. On your inhale, rise up onto your toes, look forward. With your exhale, step or hop in between your hands, forward folds. Hands to your shins, lift halfway up, flat back inhale. Fold back in with your exhale. On your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Take a moment here. Bring your intention back into your practice, so whatever your intention might be for this practice today. And as we continue to greet the day and pay attention to our spine and bring suppleness and strength to our spine, we'll practice Lakshmi Rising Surya Namaskar here to move through all the movements of the spine to give a little bit of nourishment to that space. With your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Grab a hold of your left wrist. As you exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Grab a hold of your right wrist. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Separate your hands. Exhale, wide arm twist to the right. Reach through your fingertips. Sparkle through the fingertips. Inhale, reach your arms back to the sky. Exhale, wide arm twist to the left. Nice and slowly here, feel all the movement. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. With your exhale, put a soft bend in the knees. Take your hands behind your low back. Continue to breathe. And you can either bring your fingertips to face up or face down, just depending on the flexibility of your wrists and your fingers today. A nice soft bend in the knees protects the back here. You can keep the bend in your knees or start to straighten the legs. On your next inhale, gentle back bend, open up to standing camel. Stay here as you exhale. Take another deep breath in. With your exhale, start to straighten your spine, interlace your hands behind your back, and fold over your thighs, relax your head to the earth. Take a couple of breaths. See if you can kiss your palms together, reach your knuckles to the sky, and start to shift your weight forward toward your toes a little bit more and see what that does to your core. I start to feel it a little bit in my inner legs as well. Again, remember that's part of your core. Squeeze your shoulder blades in together, shoulders away from your ears. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down to the ground. Lift halfway up, fingertips on the ground or hands on your shins. Exhale to lower back down. Step back into downward facing dog. Press down through your hands on the insides of the hands. With your inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest, dome your upper back. Now stay here, take another deep breath in. And with your exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, top of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Let's roll up to a crescent pose, arms lift to the sky. Reach through your fingertips, relax your shoulders down away from your ears, maybe give your arms a little shimmy. Lift up a little bit higher, take an inhale. With your exhale, bend your elbows, open up through your heart space through the sternum. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows, open up through the heart. Inhale, arms lift. One more time, exhale, bend the elbows, open up. Lift your arms back to the sky, take another deep breath in. With your exhale, back heel spins flat, heel toe the right foot to the left, and open up to warrior two. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. Make sure your front heel is lined up with your back heel or back arch, and if the front knee starts to collapse in, just open it up to the right just a little bit more. Look forward, relax through your shoulders, bend your front knee a little bit deeper. Flip your front palm up to the sky. Reach forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Gentle side bend for the body. With your exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Pop up onto your back toes so you're in a low runner's lunge. Keep your left hand down to the ground. Reach your right arm to the sky, gentle twist. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, reach your arm forward, bring it down to the ground. Plant strongly through both hands, and without dragging the foot, without making the swishing sound, lift up a little bit higher, and then bring your leg up to three-legged down dog. Inhale. As you exhale, glide forward to plank. Maybe the right foot stays hovering. Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, both feet on the ground for that. Downward facing dog, lift up and back. With your inhale, lift your left leg up toward the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over your wrists. Take another inhale here, dome through your upper back. Exhale, step your foot forward. Feet are hip width apart. Slowly roll up, coming up into a crescent pose. Arms lift to the sky. Take your time to set here in your crescent pose, feet hip width apart. Relax through your shoulders. Reach through your fingertips, pull your navel into your spine. Take a full inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades in together. Inhale, arms lift. One more time, bend your elbows, open up through your heart space. Inhale, reach your arms back to the sky. Exhale, spin your back heel flat, warrior two, gently open up. Relax through your shoulders, reach through your fingertips. And take a couple of moments here in your warrior two. Just notice all of the places in your body where you're feeling this pose. If you practiced with Lauren and Travis the last couple of days, you might start to feel a little shake in the body from those beautiful vinyasa, those power flow practices. Bend through your front knee a little bit more, relax through your shoulders. Pull your navel in, keep your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Spin your front palm to the sky, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior, nice gentle side bend. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to a low runner's lunge. Heel toe the left foot over to the left. Right hand stays low. Inhale, left arm lifts to the sky, gentle twist. Exhale, reach the arm forward and down to the ground. Plant through your palms, and again, without making the swishing sound, if possible, lift your knee to your chest. Three-legged down dog, lift the leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, glide forward to plank. Same exhale, chaturanga, maybe the foot hovers. Cobra or upward facing dog. And make your way into downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here in down dog. Breathe in deep. And we're going to take this flow 2 more times, 1 breath per movement, and allow ourselves to follow our breath nice and strong, finding strength as well as flexibility in our spine. Rise up onto your toes in down dog, take an inhale. At the bottom of your exhale, bend the knees, step or hop in between your hands. Lift halfway up, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Following your breath. Inhale, arms lift, grab a hold of the left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, centers. Bring the hand to the right wrist. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, separate the hands. Exhale, wide arm twist to the right. Inhale, center, arms lift. Exhale, wide arm twist to the left. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, hands behind the low back. Inhale, gentle back bend, lift up. Exhale, interlace your hands, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, hands to your shins, lift halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands come down, step back into downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over your wrists. Stay here with your inhale, dome your upper back. Exhale, step your foot forward. Inhale, crescent pose, rise up. 1 time, exhale, bend your elbows, open your heart. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Reverse warrior, take an inhale. Exhale, hands cartwheel to the earth. Right arm lifts to the sky, gentle twist, inhale. Exhale, hand down to the ground. 3-legged down dog, take an inhale. Exhale through your vinyasa. Slow your breath. In down dog, lift your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Dome your upper back, take another inhale. Exhale, step your foot forward. Rise up, crescent pose, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, open your heart. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Reverse warrior, take a deep breath all the way in. Exhale, low runner's lunge, hands down. Left arm to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hand down to the mat. 3-legged down dog, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, move through vinyasa, or you can skip it and stay in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in down dog. Realign yourself with your intention, with your ujjayi breath. Keep the prana, the life force, circulating through your body, through your central channel. Listening to what it is that your spine needs. At any time, you can take a break. If you're with me, let's do one more round like this. Rise up onto the toes, inhale. Bend your knees, step or hop at the bottom of your exhale, forward to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, prayer to your heart. Last time, inhale, arms lift, grab a hold of the left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, grab a hold of the right wrist. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, separate the hands. Exhale, wide arm twist to the right. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, wide arm twist to the left. Lift back up, take another deep breath. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, hands behind the low back. Inhale, standing camel, gentle back bend, keep the tuck of the chin. Exhale, forward fold, interlace the hands behind you. Hands to your shins or fingertips on the earth, halfway up, flat back, inhale. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high, take an inhale. Knee to chest as you exhale, dome through the upper back, take another deep breath in, strong core. Exhale, step your foot forward. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. One time, bend the elbows, open your heart space. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior, take a deep breath into your side body. Exhale, low runner's lunge. Listen carefully, inhale, right arm lifts up to the sky. Now stay in this twist. You might stay right here, or step your right foot back and move into Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Toes stacked on top of each other, top heel lifted up. You might stay here, or lift the top leg up. Bend your knee, place your toes behind your left leg, flip yourself over into wild thing. Nice gentle back bend, keep breathing. Open up through your heart space. Take another inhale. With control, use your core. Come into a plank pose, exhale. Lift your right leg up in plank. Come into three-legged down dog. Decompression for the spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, move through your vinyasa. Finishing up on the other side. Left leg slowly rises, inhale. Knee to chest with your exhale. Dome through the upper back. Take another deep breath in, yogis. Exhale, step your foot forward in between your hands. Crescent pose. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bend your elbows, cactus the arms. Exhale. Inhale, arms lift to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, gently open up. Reverse warrior, take a deep breath into your side ribs. Low runner's lunge as you exhale, pause here. Keep your right hand low, left arm lifts to the sky. And again, this might be plenty, you can stay right here. If you'd like a little more, look down to your right hand, make sure the wrist is under your shoulder. Step your left foot back, stacking the feet on top of each other. Right heel is lowered down to the ground. You can take modification if you'd like. Nice and strong through the core from the bottoms of the feet to the crown of your head. Maybe start to lift your left leg up. Stay here, or step your left toes behind the right leg. Flip yourself over into wild thing. Make sure that your spine is happy and healthy here. If something doesn't feel good, ease out. Couple more moments. Ujjayi breath, even in a back bend. Take another inhale. Exhale with control. Come back into plank pose, nice and strong. Lift your left leg up. Send it to the sky, three-legged down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. Make your way into downward facing dog. Breathe in deep and down dog. Take an inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh the breath out. Glide forward to plank pose as you inhale. And with your exhale, lower with control all the way down to your belly. Nice and slow, lower all the way down. Relax the tops of your feet. And for today, when we come into locust pose, we're gonna keep our legs down on the ground. Bring your hands right next to your face and hover your hands right above the mat. Look straight down to the earth. And very slowly, without momentum, we're gonna use our strength and control. We're gonna take 5 little crunches for our back. Keep the the tops of your feet down into the earth. Inhale, gently lift your chest up. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more like this. Gently lift without momentum. Exhale, lower. Last 2. And lower. 1 more time, lift yourself up. Keep yourself lifted. Interlace your hands behind your low back. Kiss your palms together and drive your knuckles towards your feet. Keep the tops of your feet low today. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. You can ease out anytime you need to. Reach the crown of your head forward. Take 1 more inhale. As you exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders. Press up and back to child's pose just for a moment. A nice gentle release. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh the breath out. Rise back to tabletop pose, all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Turn your toes out, heels in. If you'd like to crawl your feet closer to your face, you can. And then shimmy your hips from side to side. Wag your tail. Just notice what your spine feels like, what your hips feel like, and everything in your body, because everything is connected. Come back into center with your hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees and let's find Malasana, a yogic squat. If you'd like to take a block underneath your hips, feel free to do so. Bring your hands to your heart. Squeeze your elbows toward your inner thighs and squeeze your inner thighs into your elbows. Lift your heart up. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Make sure your knees and your spine are happy. Now take your right fingertips out to the right so your arm is still in front of the leg. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Open up here. Take a full deep breath in. Reach through your fingertips. And exhale, sweep your left hand over to your right hand. Inhale, lift back up to the sky. Open up. Exhale, sweep left fingertips to right hand. Inhale, lift. 1 more time. Sweep the hand to your right hand. Lift back up, take a deep breath in, and exhale both hands back to heart space. Open up through your heart. Bring your intention back in. Take another full inhale. And with your exhale, take your left fingertips out to the left. Open up through the leg. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Open up through your heart space. Reach through your fingertips. Bring activity to every corner of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sweep your fingertips to your left hand. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right fingertips to your left hand. Inhale, open. Last time, sweep. Inhale, lift all the way back up, open up. And exhale, bring both hands back to your heart space. Sit up just a little bit taller here. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Take your hands down to the earth. Lift your hips to the sky as you heel toe your feet back into center, toes point forward. Lift halfway up, flat back as you inhale. Fold down as you exhale, crawl forward to downward facing dog. Continue to breathe. If you'd like to take a little bit of movement here in down dog, feel free. Give yourself a nice gentle release. Glide forward to plank pose as you inhale. And with your exhale, lower your knees down to the ground. Keep your knees underneath your hips, and if you'd like to double up your mat for a little extra padding, you can. Start to crawl your hands out in front of you. Melt your chest and heart down to the earth, forehead on a block or the floor for melting heart pose or puppy pose. Anahatasana. If this is too much in your shoulders, you can always lower your elbows underneath your shoulders, but keep melting your heart and belly toward the earth, tailbone to the sky. Take a few more moments here and breathe into your back body. Take another full inhale. And as you exhale, crawl your hands back underneath your shoulders, lift your head. Start to crawl your knees forward and make your way into a seat. Sit up nice and tall, yogis. And bring your hands to your knees. And just take a moment here, close your eyes. And again, see if you can create a little more space through your spine. Come back to focusing your breath, moving through Sushumna Nadi, the central energetic channel in our physical as well as energetic bodies. Take another full inhale and a long exhale. Keep your hands down on your knees and start to make ribcage circles in one direction. Also known as Sufi rolls or Sufi grinds. Keep your sit bones rooted down into the earth. And keep your eyes closed too. Doesn't matter, again, what this looks like. Just feel into it. Where in your spine and your shoulders and your hips can you pay attention to this movement, to release tension, to open up through any blocks, and to invite a little more flow and life force to these spaces. Start to make your ribcage circles in the other direction. And start to observe. You might feel a little bit different moving in this direction, and that's okay. So try not to judge. Just pay attention. As you continue to hold on to your knees, start to make your circles a little bit smaller. And a little bit smaller still. Imagine you have a marker on top of your head and you're trying to draw a spiral in on itself on your ceiling. So start to make the circles smaller and smaller. A little bit smaller. Until you find yourself sitting in stillness. And just notice what you feel here. Maybe you still feel movement in your body. The blood pumping through your veins, your heart beating, the breath moving. Maybe a little buzzing or tingling in your cells. Just pay attention. Notice what you feel in your spine. Take another deep breath in and a long exhale out. You can keep your eyes closed if that feels good for you. Let's bring the soles of our feet together, knees wide, and you can place blocks underneath your knees or pillows if that feels like more support for your knees and your back. Grab a hold of your ankles and just take a moment to use your thumbs for a nice little massage for your feet. So again, this is where our core starts. And our feet are literally the furthest thing from our minds. And so sometimes we don't pay attention to our feet, these selfless servants that walk us through our day. So just giving that space where the core begins a little bit of extra love. And if you'd like to continue with this gentle massage for your feet, feel free to do so as we come into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, gently fold forward, keep your spine straight for a moment. If you have a herniated disc or slip disc, you can stay here with a straight spine. If you have a healthy spine and it feels comfortable for your back, you can start to round forward and maybe place your forearms on the floor or on blocks and rest your head down. And breathe in this space. Give yourself a few moments to gently rest. Breathe into your spine, breathe into your hips. Notice where in your body you might be storing extra tension. If you're shutting your eyes really tightly shut or clenching your teeth really tight, can you relax a little bit of the tension in your face? Invite a release of tension in your neck and shoulders. All the way down through your spine, into your hips, and through your legs. Slow your breath down. Start to add an extra second onto every inhale you take, and an extra second onto every exhale. See if you can release just a little bit further into this gentle stretch. Take another full inhale and a long exhale. Start to crawl yourself back up to a straight spine, very gently. Take your hands to the outer edges of your knees, close your knees like a book. Straighten your legs out in front of you, hands behind you, and just give your legs a nice little wiggle, feet side to side. Gently release any tension, maybe even give your legs a nice little massage here. And let's make our way back to this kneeling position where we started from at the beginning of our practice. Sit up nice and tall. Take a moment here, get out any wiggles that you need. Again, feel into your spine. We'll come into a nice gentle flow to release that forward fold with gentle back bend. Take your right hand behind you. You can be on your fingertips or plant the palm. Sweep your left arm in front of your body. Start to lift your hips up. Reach your left fingertips behind you. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lower your hips. Take your left hand behind you, other side. Inhale, sweep the right arm in front of your chest. Lift your hips up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Lift your hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, down. One more time on each side. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, lower back down. Swing your legs forward. And bring your legs out in front of you. We're gonna lay all the way to our back. We're not in Savasana quite yet, but start to get comfy on your back here. And once you lay down on your back, reach your toes forward, reach your arms behind you, reach through your fingertips. And like we did when we were seated before, reach your arms side to side. And as you reach your right fingertips reach your right toes. And then as you reach your left fingertips, reach your left toes. And find this side bend in the body. And come back to neutral. Take your right hand around your left wrist. So grab a hold of your left wrist. Start to pull your left arm to the right and move your head and torso over to the right. You can stay here, or maybe you crawl your feet to the right as well, making this right banana shape in your body. And if you would like to take your left ankle and cross it over your right ankle, you can for banana asana. This is a yin pose. If it feels better in your shoulders, you can release the wrist and bend the elbows or rest your hands wherever it feels comfortable. Breathe into the left side body, close your eyes. Continue to breathe. Don't underestimate this pose. It can be quite a juicy stretch for the side body, so make sure that your breath is still evenly and easily moving in and out of your body. Take a couple more breaths here. Take one more full inhale. One more full exhale. Uncross your ankles, crawl your feet back into center. Gently move your torso and head back to center. Relax your arms down along your sides and pause for a moment. Just observe the right side of your body and the left side of your body. Pay attention. Reach your arms back overhead. Reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes. Take a deep breath in. A long exhale out. Relax the toes and grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Start to pull your right arm over to the left. Move your torso and head to the left side of your mat. You can stay here or crawl your feet to the left as well. And if you feel like you need more, cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Maybe release your wrist and bend the elbows. Relax your head. And just breathe here. Breathe into your right side body. Breathe into your spine. When we take side bends, these lateral stretches, it massages the nerve root endings that come out of the spinal column. So it's a really good way to open up space in one side and to massage these nerve roots on the other side. Keeping everything about our spine and our central nervous system healthy. Take a few more moments here. Breathe into your side body. Take one more full inhale into the side bend. With your exhale, slowly uncross your right ankle. Crawl your feet back into center and make your way back into center with your chest and your head. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice gentle massage for your back. Rock a little bit side to side. Take a full inhale here. With your exhale, drop both knees down to the right. Bring your arms out to a T. And it doesn't matter if this top knee touches or even the bottom knee touches the ground. Keep both shoulder blades down into the earth. The fulcrum, or the still point of this twist, is our shoulders. Your head might drop to the left, and breathe deep. Take another inhale into this twist, and a long exhale. And start to bring your knees back up to center. Hug your knees into your chest, and pause and notice the difference between the right and left, without judgment, just awareness. Take another full inhale, and exhale, drop both knees to the left. Arms out wide, both shoulder blades rooted into the earth. Find the space that feels best for your spine. Your head might drop to the right. Eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you. And just breathe slowly. Take one more inhale into this twist. One more long exhale. Slowly bring your knees back up to center. Hug your knees into your chest one last time. If it feels healthy on your neck and your spine, curl your forehead up to your knees and give yourself a nice big squeeze, a nice big hug. Take one more full inhale into your asana practice. And as you exhale, Savasana, release all the way down. Palms face the sky. Relax your body into stillness. Release Ujjayi breath. And just allow your natural breath to circulate this healthy prana, this nourished prana through your spine, through your entire body, and through your energetic bodies as well. like you need some more time in Savasana, you can stay in this pose for as long as you need today. If you're ready to make your way back into your day, gently begin to reach through your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms overhead and give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Take a full deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. When it feels right for you, roll over onto one side of your body. And slowly make your way up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed. And when you arrive to your seat, bring your hands together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gently bow your head. And take a moment to be here with this practice of inviting in health, inviting in strength and suppleness to your spine to keep yourself healthy. And I invite you, as you move through the rest of your day, to take your intention with you and to also allow yourself to go with the flow as well as take time out to chill. I want to thank you all so very much for being here. The goodness and light within me honors the goodness and light within each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today live. It was so wonderful to practice with all of you. Join us tomorrow. Mychal will be going live tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm sure it'll be an amazing practice. I see a lot of comments here. I can't see that far, so I'll read them later and reply to everything. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to practicing with you again next Wednesday. So thank you all so much. Namaste.